So we're gonna take a bra, and I've already marked this bra, so I know exactly where the hook is gonna go. And we'll get to that in a little bit, but there's two kind of hooks and eyes. Here's one, it's straight and it has two holes, okay? So that's one, and then there's another one, and this one is what I typically find in America. I don't know about Europe, but this is what I typically find in America. And this has 4 holes. It has 2 holes on one side and 2 holes on the other side, okay? So that has 4 holes and this has 2 holes. They're both the same. I don't prefer one over the other, but it's actually easier to sew the one that has 2 holes. Okay, so we'll take the 2-hole one, and I'm gonna put it here. I already know where the mark is because I've marked it already. Okay, so we're gonna start. I put the eye on, okay, and it goes to the edge and to the edge, which is totally fine. And I'm gonna start sewing. I'm just gonna put the needle in the back, and I wanna bring it through the hole, okay? Bring it through the hole and pull it through. That's all you do. Now I'm gonna go around, and I'm gonna keep going around and around in a circle. So I'm gonna go to the back of the hole again. And this takes some practice to like learn kind of where the hole is that you're trying to put the needle in. And then I'm just gonna keep doing that. Now, I can do this in a couple of minutes. It's really easy for me, but it might not be as easy for you, and you might have like little threads sticking out from the end. It's okay, you just keep going and going and going. I do this usually about 7 or 8 times. Okay, so we're gonna continue with the same thread, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the thread in between the fabric here, and we're gonna go underneath the fabric, through the fabric to the other side. Okay, do you see that? I went from one side to the other side, and I didn't cut the fabric. And now I'm just gonna continue with my little loop on the other side. So I'm gonna do it really fast. It's gonna take you some time to get as fast as me, but so I'm gonna do it really fast just to show you how easy it is. It's really easy. As I said, I'm gonna put about 7 or 8 stitches. You can put 10. You can also keep going, and then you can go on one side and then on the other side, so it's secure on 3 sides. It's not necessary, but you can do that. Okay, and now I got almost the last one in. It's a little bit hard because I've done so many, and it's a little bit hard to pull through, but it's okay. And now what I'm gonna do to tie it off is I'm just gonna pick the fabric, or pick right under the stitches, okay? Pull the needle through, put your needle through the loop that's there, put it one more time through the loop, and that's how you tie it off, okay? And then stick it in the fabric again, and then you just cut it from there. And that's how you don't have little things hanging out all over when you hand sew, okay? So that's it, okay? So that's how you do it. We're gonna also, I'm gonna teach you how to measure yourself and to mark it so that you can get the best possible fit. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to measure yourself so that you can put your own hooks and your own eyes on your costume. I want to say one thing. I did hear a story the other day about somebody who took their costume to a tailor, and they said that these straps were too long, so they folded them back and put glue and hook the hook and eye here on the edge. Don't ever do that. The glue, do not use glue on these costumes because you'll never be able to take it out and you'll never be able to sell it to anybody else. And yes, we love our costumes, but most of the time, you know, you use it like for a year or whatever and you want to get rid of it. So never, ever, ever use glue on your costumes. So how do you measure your tops so that you can put the hooks and eyes on yourself? Well, I'm going to teach you. It's not complicated, but it does take a little bit of practice. So what I usually do is I would take my bra, okay, and I would fit it around me as if you were going to put your regular bra on, okay, and see, this is overlapping here. And normally I would take off my clothes. I'm not going to do that today, but normally I would take off my clothes so I don't have all this extra gathering here. And then, as you can see, this is going to fit me because it's already made for my size. That's it. Now, you have to keep in mind that you're going to turn this around and you're going to wear it higher on your rib cage because you're going to bring your boobs up, okay? So it's going to be a little bit higher than your actual bra line. So what I usually do is, and this is a perfect example, is it's here and I feel like when I put it together, that's where it fits, okay? So I'm just gonna take a pen and I'm gonna mark with a pen, a little mark, the place where I want my eye to be, okay? And usually the costumes come with the hooks. Sometimes you have to put them on, but most of the time they come with the hooks. So you're just gonna usually have to put the eye on. And I've marked it, and then I'm just gonna take that and sew it. As for the top, so I'll do this bottom part first, okay? And then I'll turn it around and I'll hike it up because usually you're gonna hike up your chest a little bit, okay? So I'll hike it up, and because I can't see in the back of my head, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna fill it, which is the hook part, okay? And I'm gonna fill it here. Now I feel like that's tight enough, okay? So from here, so I've taken it up and I fill the hook part here, and from here I'm just gonna mark it with my finger and then bring it down. And this is where I need my hook, okay? So I'm gonna mark it with a pen. I've marked it with my finger, with my nail. And I'm gonna mark it with a pen, and that's my mark, and I'm gonna put the hook there. Okay, so I said it's right here. It would be right there, and that would fit me perfectly. It's up a little bit. I'm not letting it come down and be relaxed and loose. I like to pull mine up a little bit. Also, if you're like have skin that's just like down, it just lifts your up a little bit more. So it's really great for the bras. And also if you want to have more boobage, you can pull up a little bit also. So that's what I usually do. I don't leave it like normal and natural down because it's too far down for me. So that's it. I've taken my mark here, and now I'm just gonna sew this onto here, and then the whole bra will fit. So how do you feel? That's your first sewing class. I know it's a lot to take in, and I'm sure that you can do it though. So it just takes a lot of practice. If you saw how fast I sew, it just comes pretty easy after. It does take some time, you know, and it'll take maybe a couple of hours in the beginning, but you can sit and watch TV and make your sewing lines, and I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips before I go. A couple of things that I really love for costuming. One is the E6000 glue. This glue you can find probably in any craft store. It's amazing. I use it to fix everything in the house, and I also use it to fix stones onto the costume. So, for example, this costume has tons and tons of stones, and they've fallen off, so I need to replace some of them. So I'm just going to use this glue. I'm going to take maybe like a pin, like a straight pin, okay? And I'm going to pick the glue, put it where I need it, and stick the little stone there. And this takes about, I don't know, I think it's about 6 hours to dry completely. But once this is on, it probably will never fall off. This glue is amazing. It's called E6000 glue. There's also a glue called 525. It's in a smaller bottle, and it's not as gooey as this, but I prefer this, but the 525 is also very good. Okay, so those are both from the craft store. And my other top secret item that I love, love, love so much is this. This is called Awesome. It's a cleaner that you buy from the 99-cent store. This cleaner is amazing. It takes out blood, it takes out wine, it takes out hair color. I've taken hair color out with it. I bleached something the other day. I think my cat had an accident on my shirt, and I bleached it out and it didn't come out, but I used the Awesome and it came out. So this cleaner I've only found in 99-cent store, but I've seen it in New York and I've seen it in Los Angeles. It's amazing. You have to get it. It's really strong. It smells sometimes really bad, but you can clean anything with this. You can clean carpet. You can clean the gunk on your stove or like any kind of oil. This is your product. Awesome cleaner. Cleans everything. Love it, love it, love it. I bring bottles of it to Cairo. So that's your second special tip. It's 99 cents also. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you can join me for the next one. The next one we'll be working on how to stuff the bra with padding. And I'll see you in the next class. And if you have any questions, you can always contact me by email at info@cairobellydance.com, or you can come to my Facebook, Aleya Bellydance, A-L-E-Y-A Bellydance. Okay, so see you next time.